And we're back. And we're back. So my question is to those individuals my question is to those individuals who are single, do you date women who have children? And do you agree with me? Do you agree that many times women who are divorced or who are single moms make little kings and little queens out of their children? And as a result, can't nobody say nothing to them, can't nobody discipline them. And if you do, you're going to have a problem with their mama. And as a result, it's something that you just don't want to do. Let me hear from you what your comments are. As far as women are concerned, you know, it's beautiful to say, I want to put everything into my child. I want them to be a better person than me. That's beautiful. But the reality is, you only got a limited amount of time. You got 24 hours in one day. If you're a single mama with one child, with 10 child, or no, or one child or 10 child, you only got the same amount of time. You got to put money in for you. If you, it's your life is like a bank account. If you steadily taking out, but you're not depositing nothing, you're gonna get withdrawn. So what you got to do as a woman is you got to look out for you first. I'm not saying put no man first, but you got to be able to say, listen, on these dates, I go out with my man. Well, I want to have a sleepover, or I'm sorry, I cannot accommodate you. When your man wants to be and you all in a committed relationship and that person wants to come to your home and spend a night, your kids got to understand that. What we have to do is, what happens is that these kids, they're broken when a divorce occurs, and they begin to heal. And so if they broken like this and they not healed straight, that's how they gonna heal. So if they feel that they can run you, that's what they gonna do. Mama ain't got no man. My kids like, oh, you don't want no man. But they want me to be their mother. They want me to be a constant source of supply to them. I don't think it's that they concerned about me being their mama as much as they want me to be the bank. They want me to be able to problem solve, or they want me to be able to be the cook. They want me to be able to be a nurturer to them, despite the fact that they have their own lives. But who do I have to blame? I got to blame myself. Because when I had that window of opportunity where if I wanted to get a man, I would have been able to do that. If my children were with me on my week, I ain't care about no man. I got joint custody. You got to contact me on this off week. That's not, in reality. That's not how you can have a relationship. How you gonna be in a relationship and date a man 2 weeks out the month? Ain't nobody gonna go for that, because that's not realistic. If you are going to be in a productive relationship, that man has to be a part of your family unit. That means that you got to be able to be. You can't just send your kids away. They're gonna be there, and then they learn to respect and appreciate this outsider, because that is what that person is, an outsider. And before long, they don't look at them as such. But I was the type of person that if and I did that to protect my children, because I didn't want them looking at another man for emotional support, and then that man vanished, and then they like, well, Mom, what happened to him? And then they got hurt. And that's really what happened. I had a boyfriend that my children adored. When we broke up, it really hurt them. And so to prevent...
Yvonne, you have a couple of callers.
Okay, well, let's see. I want to hear from y'all. Go ahead. Listen. I'm listening to you. Go ahead. Caller?
Yep. Good afternoon.
How are you? What's your take on this situation?
You?
What you think about this?
I had to call in. I was calling in because I have a sister who married she was in her late 50s, got married. She had grown children. Right now, all she got is her husband. He is very controlling and demanding, and she's the type of woman, she cannot stand to be by herself. She has to have a man. And her children, they don't have nothing to do with her too much. Every once in a while, they might call her or something, talk to her. Her grandchildren has nothing to do with her. His grandchildren, talk to him at times. But for her, she has nobody but her husband. I talk to her at times, every blue moon. And
So you're basically saying that you felt that she put her man above her children.
yes. And I have never put no man before my children.
But are you in a relationship?
I have no man.
All right. But you ain't got no man, do you?
No, there ain't nobody coming for my children and myself.
Okay, very good.
I don't regret it, but sometimes I feel like I like to have a little companion or something. But like the thing about it, relationship, I really don't want to really want to be bothered. My age now, I don't want to do for myself, and I definitely ain't got time to do for no man at this age.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? How old are you?
71.
Huh?
71.
Let me say this to you. My girlfriend told me, she said, Vonda, after you stop having a period, you're going to feel like you neutered. I said, not me, baby. Not hot and ready. Blow on me, baby. Fire. When that happened, girl, I don't even think about no man. And I be tripping myself out because that desire that I once had that was just so overwhelming, I can handle that now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want the bull crap that come along with pleasing a man. I'm all right with that. I'm like you. I chose my children over my man, but then when that change of life hit me, I'm like, take that nonsense somewhere else because I don't have time for it. And maybe,
also,
do you think that as you got older, when did you start to feel differently about that? What age would you say you were?
after I really broke up with my last boyfriend, he was the love of my life.
How long were you together?
We have been together off and on for 18 years.
Wow.
And we got along, great. Everything was wonderful, for years. So, but we all know something happened. Even though we couldn't stay together. We had consistent constantly. We had to break up back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But after him, I really never had no more interest.
How old were you when you were in that relationship with him?
I was in my late 40s then. I was in my late 40s at that time.
So how long have you not been dating?
Nope.
How long have you not been dating?
I think at that time, but then I don't know. I just don't feel bothered.
So how long have you been single without dating?
It's over anyway.
How long have you been dating since you haven't been dating?
Not since 1997.
So you've been single since then?
Yes.
What do you?
I just really never got any more interest really when it came to a relationship. After we broke up.
Okay. All right. And so, okay, so you've been single for a while.
Yes.
And you know what? Let me say this to you. I'm with you. Once you get to a plateau where you have been single for a while, you have a system of doing things. And you don't want to get disrupted with that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. I got a system.
Right.
When I get up in the morning, I have some coffee, I let my dogs out. I got a system. I don't need no man coming and disrupting that system because I got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm trying to get done in a little space of time. And I think that I've intentionally not made myself available. But I think this,
right.
If I had it to do again, and that's what I'm, us old hens telling the young ladies, You got to make time for a man for a relationship, because there will come a time when your kids get grown and move out on their own and they ain't got no time for you. And as a result, you sitting around like we are. Not that we are lonely, we're alone, but we're not lonely. But if we could have preferred to have a relationship with a mature person around our age, we would have wanted to do that. But you got
And no
you
one that's demanding and controlling. That's a no-no. Don't even waste your time on that.
baby, listen, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. That's just how I am. Thank you for calling. Do we have another caller?
Thank you.
Do we have another caller?
Hello. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay. I've been hearing demanding and about dating women with children. Well, I'm just gonna keep it real. The woman with children is the new side chick.
What'd you say? Baby, say please.
She's the new side chick. She's the side chick. She's the
Why?
main chick. That's the, well, because it's sad, but you know, the black community and the traditional structures is just it's offset, and there's a lot of counseling that needs to be done on both sides. But black women, as a whole, I just watched them just accept that role of being a side chick, you know, because you know, if a man, you know.
So wait a minute, let me understand this. Wait a minute, let me just interrupt you. You're saying that if you are a woman with children, you really gonna be the side chick. You can't be the main woman.
It's a slim chance.
And tell me why you believe that.
It depends on. Let me say this. It depends on how unrealistic her ideas are.
Explain that to me.
Because the top priority man, and he ain't about to do that. He ain't gonna do that. Because he gonna be the man, and he not gonna go with the flow. Real men don't go with the flow; they lead. That's just how it always has been since time began.
So when you say that it's about them, so you saying that? Explain. Tell me what you saying.
What about what men leading?
No, about why you feel that way.
Why I feel that real men should lead?
No, why you feel that women, when they date, men date women with children, that woman gonna put them over them, and that they just gonna be the side piece. Tell me about that.
It's about a man being a man. If you're gonna have him around your kids and around your life, he's not gonna just go with the flow. If your kids ain't doing something right, he's gonna tell you. If you don't want to handle it, then it's over. Okay, you're gonna be the side chick. That's just bottom line. You know, real men, if they really care, they ain't gonna let a woman, raise a son husband. We got that going around the black community right now.
Now, what you say, a son husband? What's that mean? Tell me.
Oh, son husband is a son, but you treat him emotionally like a husband.
Okay.
You don't really, and then that's heavy in the black community because of absentee fathers. So all that family structure, once that family structure has been destroyed, it's a problem. And men that make a certain amount of money and got a certain amount of weight, they're not going, she look nice, he's going to make her a side chick. Soon as he giving her the benefit of even coming over there and dealing with her, having kids, especially if he ain't got a whole bunch of kids scattered around, he got his life from him. He's just not going to do that. He's not going to work to get your attention if he know he can get it from somebody who ain't got kids.
So you say that a woman with children,
evidently he must like her, huh?
So a woman with children is more suitable than a woman with a woman without children is more suitable mate than a woman with children.
Yeah, it depends. Like I said, yeah, because he don't want his own legacy. Like I said, he'll come in if she looks nice. But he's going to lead. Now if they a male that's, borderline, that's really not a male, he's just a male in body, he'll go with the flow. And a lot of them go with the flow just to hit it. That's all they do. They go with the flow just to get it, just to hit it.
Or to get the benefits from that woman.
And then you're gonna break up with him. Here come another guy. Like I said, a lot of our black women, they don't get it. They don't get it. Ain't no guy like especially a guy like that got it going on as far as like financially and got his stuff together, man.
So do you think that man will probably date a younger woman?
Of course.
And when you say of course, please share. What do you mean? I'm sorry.
Well, he's gonna date a younger woman.
Why?
Because he's got a better chance of her being cooperational and getting on his page. That's just the bottom line. And I just heard a 70-some-year-old woman say the guy was controlling. She said, and I'm like, was he abusive or just being a man? Because we in the black community, black, y'all done took that too far. Now, abuse is different, but being controlling, you're supposed to submit to the man. You're supposed to submit to why you won't submit? It's over with. Black man is done with that. So he's gonna go get with a younger woman who ain't been hurt and blaming every man for her problems. So he's gonna get with her and give her a shot because he feel like she'll be more submissive than a woman. It don't matter about your career. It don't matter how much money you got. All that's out the water. That's for somebody who ain't got money.
So you're saying, and let me understand this. So let me say this. So you say this. If you got $1 in your pocket and a woman got $5 in her pocket, that don't matter to you. You rather have a woman that got a penny in her pocket that's going to do what you say.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Because I think like a real man. I don't, if a woman, let me just say this on that. And I ain't gonna need, let me just say this.
Go there. It's all taken from me. Take it from me, babe.
Huh?
Take it. Handle your business. I'm listening.
Okay. If a woman got 5, if that's what she's going on, I got this. And she might make more money than me. I expect her to spend that money on me. I expect her to spend it. Just because you got it, that ain't okay. You got it.
What?
When it comes down to paying mortgages, when it gets you flipped it.
But you'll have a woman, wait a minute, they don't got no money, and the only thing she opening up is her legs to you, okay? And she ain't got to pay nothing.
Do what I tell her to do. Hell yeah.
So she don't have to do nothing.
Hell yeah.
But do what you say.
No, if she's submissive and cooperational, I don't give a dang about that money because a woman that got money that ain't submissive and cooperational is worse.
So
oh my God.
Why?
If she gonna have to spend that money on me, she gonna have to co-sign for that brand new Corvette I want. She gonna have to do a whole bunch. If she talking about she got money, she gonna have to act like it.
Well, then let me ask you a question.
Then wait till I do something. Or wait till I need you. No, I need you by my side now.
Well, I got a question for you. Say she said, baby, I'll do all of the above, but you gonna go by my program. Are you willing?
No.
What?
No. I'm Sean Martin. I'm not willing to do that. No. I'm a man. I lead.
So wait a minute. So you could not be like what's Kim Kardashian mother. You couldn't be like Kris Jenner, where she buy her man and paid for him. See, a woman don't mind paying for a man that's going to understand his position.
No. I mean, but that ain't. If she want to do that, that's cool. But I don't look for that.
But I'm saying to you, if she's going
and spend it handsomely, that's all.
Wait a minute. If she gonna do all of the above, can she call the shots with you? Will you fall in line with her program?
Well, she got to be like running Microsoft or something. She got to be. I mean, she got to have to. No, I wouldn't do it. I probably would. No. No, I wouldn't go with her. No. She gonna go with my program. I don't care how much money she got.
And what's the basis? Why is that?
Huh?
Why would you not submit to her?
Because it don't make sense for a man to submit to a woman. That's not what God.
But even if the program is a good program,
it ain't gonna be a good program if I'm submitting to a woman because I'm a man.
well, I'm not saying submit. I'm saying this. Say a woman say, listen, I basically just want you to come by, take me, I want you to go. I need you to go to events with me. I may need you to be with me sexually. But when I gotta conduct my business, I need you to just disappear because I got stuff I want to do. Would you have a problem with that?
If she paying me, that would be like some type of escort gigolo thing.
What?
Ain't gonna be like, this ain't gonna be my girlfriend and nothing. This ain't gonna be nobody. If I was to do something like that, she is not my woman. She is a side chick. I ain't taking her serious. None of that. That's how I would roll in that situation if I choose to do that.
So why would couldn't she be your woman?
Because I don't get on no woman's program. Women get on mine. I don't get on no woman's program. I don't care how much money she got. She's gonna be on mine. The woman, no.
And why should she be on your program? What are you bringing to the table? What you bringing to the table that you can control everything?
What you mean? I'm bringing what I'm bringing. I'm bringing a job, money, stability, all that. I ain't asking for nothing. I ain't looking for her to do nothing. But if she's gonna be bragging about she this and that and got this, then you're gonna have to show up. Okay, because I don't get with women just on what they got. Because that don't do nothing for the sexual market value at all.
So you would rather have a woman that is wait a minute. You would rather have a woman that's a bill that submits to you to do everything that you say than a woman that's gonna bring
a good-looking woman that submit and do what I say. I know the value of that. That is some value. Because in the black community, women ain't doing that. And I don't care how much money you got. Okay?
They're not doing what, sir?
Cooperation. I want cooperation. I want a woman to cooperate with me. That's simple. I'm a man. I'm simple. I'm not difficult.
So even if that woman has a good program, say she said, well, babe, I work a lot and I have a family. And what I'm saying to you is when my children are here, I want to spend time with them. We can talk on the phone. When they're not here, I'll do whatever you want, whatever. But, I can't do this and I work. So I need to be able to have a couple, hours to myself. Is that something that you couldn't do?
I'm going to be like, okay, check this out. I'm going to be like, all right, look, go down there at that dealership and go snatch up that drop-top brand new Corvette that I want. And we can go from there.
And your reason, because she's trying to work and take care of her children, and you feel that she has to pay you because she has other responsibilities other than you?
No. If she got children and all that, like I said, I'm not saying I wouldn't date her as a side chick, but she couldn't be my main chick because she ain't gonna let me be the man and tell them, get them kids right, especially if she got a son or a daughter. She don't let me say, if she don't want me around her family, then yeah.
I'm not saying nothing, but she don't want you to say nothing she don't want you to check her son.
Oh, no, that's not a man's place to be quiet. It's not a man's place to be quiet. It's not his place.
So you feel that even if that woman had a good job, she would have to be the side chick?
Yeah, of course. I don't care. So what she got a good, I don't know why this is prevalent, but this new movement, and I commend all black women and whatever race to having good jobs. I commend y'all for that and making good money. But that does nothing for a real man for your sexual market value. Nothing. Nothing. It don't do nothing. Now, if you got it, then you're gonna have to spend it. That's all I'm saying. If you got it, I expect you to spend it.
So you're penalizing this woman. You're penalizing this woman because she got a job and she got kids.
How can I penalize her for the choices that she made? I ain't had nothing to do with that. They ain't my kids. So how am I penalizing her? I'm not penalizing her. She ain't done nothing to me.
Okay. But you are. You're treating.
That's just how my experience and how I roll. I'm 50. So I've been down that road. Oh, man. Oh, no.
So you would prefer having a woman who may be about 30, 35 years old, who gonna drop everything that you did.
Go lower than that. Go lower than that. That's hit the wall. No. Go lower than that.
So you saying what, 25?
Beautiful.
And you 50? And she can be broke.
As long as she look good.
And she
look good, she fit, and she cooperational and do what I tell her to do. She could be the biggest bimbo ever. As long as she know how to follow my instructions, I'm happy.
And you would prefer her.
A woman making good money is the worst, huh?
And you would prefer her over a woman that is contributing financially to a relationship financially. You would prefer her.
They keep saying contributing, but they don't want to contribute. The same thing gonna happen with the young girl. The woman gonna be like, hey, you the man. I don't care how much money she's gonna be like, hey, you the man. You're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be doing this. It doesn't matter. That's what I learned that. I've been through that. It don't matter how much money she got. She gonna her hype. Something gonna kick in and be like, this guy's supposed to be the man, and I'm doing all of this. He ain't no man. So that's why it don't matter to me. You got the money. You
So now let's chime in. Wait a minute. Hey, so PT Cruiser says broken. Y'all hear him? He said, I'm 50. He's a broken man. Do you think you broken? So now let's chime in. Wait a minute. Wait. Now, Martin, listen. Wait a minute. Now, listen to this. Mark says Miss Evans will never submit extremely too much power and too much into her big ass head to submit. She was a phenomenal judge, but she ain't nothing as no woman. So I think
that's all of them though. That ain't just who was you talking about? You?
Yeah.
But that ain't just you. You ain't alone in this. That's a high percentage of black women in America that think like that and act like that. It ain't just you. This is a major part. That's why nobody's marrying black women right now.
Wait a minute. So you said the reason they're not wait a minute.
Huh?
The reason that they're not marrying black women is because a successful black woman because they got too much mouth.
They are uncooperational.
Define what cooperational means. Define what that means, sir.
They don't, because it don't matter, because you're always, if you're a woman, you're gonna always look to the man. You want a man to be, you want to put him in a box and want him to be what you want him to be.
Okay.
Because you have a certain amount of success. And it ain't going like that. No real man. Now you can go get you a beta, and then he gonna cheat on you too. And then you're gonna be mad and you're gonna blame all men for what he did.
Okay.
I'm telling you. I know black women in America like I know the black back of my hand. Okay? I'm black. I know. It's sad. Y'all got all the money in the world. Y'all got great careers. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all doing way better. Y'all have moved up in the corporate chain. You guys are making great money. But the real man.
Now wait a minute. Listen.
I don't care.
Listen. And I need and I want us to go there. He said what he said. He basically said black women with money want to dominate like they do in the boardroom. They want to do that in the bedroom and they not going along with it. Somebody else on here basically said, I'm not going to go along with nobody program. I just got too much power and I'm going to want things done my way. And as a result, somebody, wait a minute, wait, just wait. And wait a minute. And somebody that has less will be able to get more. What I want women to understand is whether we agree with him or not, that's how men think. So see, the thing about it is, it's like with Jeezy, with his new woman. If I've got money.
I'm glad you brought
wait
that
a minute. If I got money, then I need to shut up, listen to what my man say, because that's how I keep a man. And if I got anything else that I'm trying to do, like she said, hey, whatever Jeezy want, that's what I'm willing to do. But initially, he probably wasn't.
Having a man and having a husband is two different things.
Okay, tell us about that.
Like I said, I know plenty of black women that's been engaged, but they ain't been married. I hear that all the time. I've been engaged 3 times. Okay, well, that's not a word. That's not a marriage.
So what do you think she was able to get him that the other women weren't?
The thing about the Jeezy situation is he really slapped black women in the face because they was putting on booty shorts and high heel shoes, tripping over each other, going to see him in concert. They was worshiping the ground. He walked on. He could sit on the ground. They'd pick it up. I mean, and he was the image of the big time dope dealer. It seemed like what all black women desire. Okay.
But do you think that? But then she came in and said,
Japanese woman and go kneel, and he got on his knees in front of her father on some bamboo. I mean, he went way out.
But my point is this: she got in, she became what he thought. She became what she thought he wanted. Then she flipped the script on him. And my point to you, ladies, is this.
Did she flip the script on him?
She flipped the script on him, baby. She got him on his knees.
And it's in their culture to submit to a man anyway. So that ain't nothing normal. That's normal for her.
Okay, listen to this. We gotta go.
Listen. She flipped the script on him. What you
listen, we gotta go. I love this. We're gonna meet next week. Well, no, I'm going out of town, so I'm not gonna be able to do it. But the week after that, I want to dedicate the whole 2 hours to relationships, dating black older women. I want you to call back. Thanks so much. See you next week. Mask up. Bye-bye.